Hello and welcome to your English language class. Today in this class we'll be taking up the remaining part of the fiction A House is Not a Home, written by Zan Godioso. And we've read till page number 51. Okay. The firemen wouldn't let us go back into the house that night. It was still too dangerous. Dead or alive, I couldn't imagine leaving without knowing about my cat. Now the narrator was quite concerned about his cat, but the firemen were not letting him go inside the burning house as it was quite dangerous to do so. But he was quite adamant that he wanted to know about his cat. Regardless, I had to go, but it was nowhere to be found, so he had to leave without the cat. We piled into the car with just the clothes on our backs and a few of the firemen's blankets and made our way to my grandparents' house to spend the night. Now they had nothing more than their clothes and a few documents and a few things which his mother had heroically rescued or got out from the burning house. Okay, so those were the only things that they had, and they just moved to their grandparents' house to spend the night because they had nowhere to go. The next day, Monday, I went to school. When the fire broke out, I was still wearing the dress I had worn to church that morning, but I had no shoes. I had kicked them off when I was doing my homework. Next day, Monday होता है, so the narrator's mother must have asked him to go to school. Okay, but somehow the narrator lost his shoes in the fire because after coming from school he was doing his homework in the house and he had just kicked them off. They became yet another casualty of the fire. So his shoes were also they just went up in flames in the fire that broke out in his house. So I had to borrow some tennis shoes from my aunt. Okay, अब उसके पास कोई शूज़ नहीं थे, कोई स्लीपर्स नहीं थे पहनने के लिए, तो ही हैड टू बोरो फ्रॉम हिज आंट हर टेनिस शूज़. वाई कुडंट आई जस्ट स्टे होम फ्रॉम स्कूल. अब वो तो नहीं चाहता था कि इस कंडीशन में वो स्कूल जाए, बट हिज मदर वॉज क्वाइट एडमेंट दैट ही शुडंट मिस द स्कूल. माई मदर वुडंट हियर ऑफ इट, बट आई वॉज टोटली एम्बेरस्ड बाई एवरीथिंग. Now, being a teenager, he was not feeling comfortable going like that to school, but his mother was not listening. She was not paying any heed to his request, and he just wanted him to get distracted from all that's happening right now. So maybe that's why he just his mother just wanted him to go to school. The clothes I was wearing looked weird. I had no books or homework and my backpack was gone. Okay, so he had nothing left. He had no books. He didn't have proper clothes, no shoes, and his backpack was also gone. I had my life in that backpack. Okay, उसका जो backpack था उसमें मे बी उसकी बहुत सारी कुछ इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ें वो हमेशा उसी बैकपैक में रखता था, और वो बैकपैक भी अब उसी जो फायर थी उसकी एक उसमें जल चुका था, कैजुअलिटी बन चुका था. द मोर आई ट्राइड टू फिट इन द वर्स इट गॉट. वॉज आई डेस्टाइन्ड टू बी एन आउटकास्ट एंड अ गीक ऑल माई लाइफ. अब वो ये सोचने लग गया था कि क्या मेरी लाइफ इसी तरीके से जैसे एक वनवास होता है ना, तो क्या मैं एक आउटकास्ट की तरह एक पर्सन होता है ना जो जिस सिचुएशन में है वो वहाँ पे फिट नहीं हो रहा है. ओके, सो ही वाज फीलिंग जस्ट लाइक ऑड वन आउट इन दैट प्लेस. ओके, एंड ही वाज फीलिंग लाइक अ फूल. So he was thinking whether his life will be like this throughout his lifetime or will it be any different. That's what it felt like. I didn't want to grow up, change, or have to handle life if it was going to be this way. अच्छा, अब वो इतना डिप्रेस हो गया था कि वो नहीं चाहता था कि वो बड़ा हो, या जो जिस तरीके की लाइफ वो जी रहा है उसको वो हैंडल नहीं कर पा रहा था. ओके, आई जस्ट वांटेड टू कर्ल अप एंड डाई. He was so depressed, he was feeling so miserable that he just wanted to curl up, and he was just wishing to die. I walked around school like a zombie. Okay, now you all must be knowing what's a zombie. Zombie is like a, here it's like a dull and a pathetic person. Okay, without any emotions, he was just moving like a zombie. Now everything felt surreal. Surreal means unreal, bizarre, strange. So the narrator was feeling quite strange and quite weird with all that's happening in his life right now. And I wasn't sure what was going to happen, and even his future was quite blur, and he was not sure what's gonna happen in the future. All the security I had known from my old school, my friends, my house, and my cat had all been ripped away. So all those things with which he used to feel very secured, and he was feeling very comfortable in their company. The old school, his old friends, his house, his cat, everything has been taken away from him. Okay, so he was feeling all very pathetic and miserable right now. When I walked through what used to be my house after school that day, I was shocked to see how much damage there was. Whatever hadn't burned was destroyed by the water and chemicals they had used to put out the fire. Now, when he was coming back from school, he just paid a visit to his house, and he was quite shocked to see that nothing could have been saved. Okay, and everything has been burned to ashes, and his house was completely destroyed by the fire, and whatever remaining there it was, that also got destroyed by the water and also the chemicals that were used to put out the fire. The only materialistic things not destroyed were the photo albums, documents, and some other personal items that my mother had managed to heroically rescue. ओके, अब कुछ चीज़ें ऐसी थी जैसे फ़ोटो एल्बम्स, डॉक्यूमेंट्स, और भी कुछ चीज़ें थी जो उसकी मदर ने बड़े ही हीरोइकली जिनको सेव किया था, रेस्क्यू किया था, बचाया था. बट माई कैट वॉज गॉन एंड माई हार्ट एक्ड फॉर हर. बट द नरेटर वॉज फीलिंग क्वाइट सॉरी अबाउट हिज कैट बिकॉज ही couldn't save the cat. There was no time to grieve. My mother rushed me out of the house. We would have to find a place to live, and I would have to go buy some clothes for school. अब दुख मनाने का या रोने पछताने का टाइम ही नहीं मिल रहा था उसको, क्योंकि उसकी मदर उसको पुश कर रही थी कि नहीं, यू जस्ट गो एंड फाइंड अ प्लेस. वो खुद भी कोशिश कर रही थी और वो उसको भी कह रही थी कि गो एंड बाय सम क्लोथ्स फॉर योर सेल्फ बिकॉज यू हैव टू अटेंड योर स्कूल नो मैटर वॉट, एंड they also will have to look for a house to live. Okay, because they can't stay in the grandparents' house for long. Okay, we had to borrow money from my grandparents because there were no credit cards, cash, or even any identification to be able to withdraw money from the bank. Everything had gone up in smoke. Now they were forced to borrow some money from his grandparents because अब उनके पास ना तो कोई क्रेडिट कार्ड था, ना कैश बचा था, ना ही उनके पास कोई आइडेंटिटी प्रूफ था जिसे दिखा के वो बैंक से मनी विड्रॉ कर सकते थे. ओके, सो एवरीथिंग हैड गॉन अप इन स्मोक एंड दे वर लेफ्ट विद नथिंग. That week the rubble that used to be our house was being cleared off the lot. So whatever debris or whatever remains that was there in place of their house, it was being cleared off. Even though we had rented an apartment nearby, I would go over to watch them clear away debris, hoping that my cat was somewhere to be found. अब उन्होंने एक अपार्टमेंट रेंट पे ले लिया था जो कि उनके घर के पास में ही था, ओके, बट नरेटर फिर भी कभी कभी जाके वहाँ पे अपने घर के पास ही जाके बैठ जाता था और अब जो भी रिमेन्स बचे हुए थे, डेब्री बची हुई थी, उसको जो भी टूटा फूटा जो भी सीमेंट वगैरह था तो उसको क्लियर ऑफ होते हुए देखता था और उसका ध्यान अपनी कैट पर होता था कि कहीं पर शायद उसको उसकी कैट मिल जाए. He was more concerned about the cat. Okay. She was gone. I kept thinking about her as that vulnerable little kitten. In the early morning, when I would disturb her and get her out of bed, she would tag along after me, climb up my robe, and crawl into my pocket to fall asleep. I was missing her terribly. अब कई बार होता है ना, जब आपका पेट कहीं खो जाता है या कहीं चला जाता है आपसे दूर, तो आप उसको धीरे धीरे मिस करने लग जाते हो, क्योंकि इतना ज़्यादा अटैचमेंट हो जाता है अपने पेट के साथ. यू फील एज इफ दैट पेट इज़ योर फैमिली मेम्बर. ओके, तो अब इसका कोई सिबलिंग नहीं था, ही वॉज द ओनली चाइल्ड, सो ही वॉज वेरी मच अटैच्ड विद द कैट. और उसको लगता था कि वो बहुत ही वल्नरेबल भी है, वो बहुत टेंडर है, इट्स वेरी डेलिकेट, और कहीं उसको कोई हार्म ना पहुंचा दे, कहीं उसे कोई चोट ना लग जाए. एंड शी वॉज नॉट एबल टू लुक आफ्टर हर सेल्फ. शी वॉज जस्ट अ लिटिल किटन. ओके, दैट्स वाई द नरेटर वॉज मोर कंसर्न्ड अबाउट द कैट. और उसको याद आता था कि कैसे वो उसको सुबह सुबह उठाता था कैट को, और फिर वो कैसे उसके पीछे पीछे घूमती रहती थी, और कैसे उसके जो भी ओवरकोट या हाउस कोट वो घर में पहनता था उस पर जंप करके उसकी पॉकेट में बैठ जाती थी, ठीक है, और सो जाती थी उसी पॉकेट में. सो द नरेटर वॉज मिसिंग हर टेरिबली, बट द कैट वॉज नोवेयर टू बी फाउंड. ओके, so let's take the remaining part of this in the next class. Okay, just read this chapter once or twice and we'll be finishing it off in the next class. Okay, thank you for watching this video.